me to do that sometimes I feel like it never ends. Like, the more that I do, the more there is to do. It's like it never finishes. And I don't know when that's gonna finish for me, but like I noticed it this week. The more that I check off, the more there is to do. The more like specifics it goes into, and it never ends. I think that's the early stages of entrepreneurship and business. You have to be willing to just put in the hours, and later on it becomes less and less because you obviously get smarter. You know how to prioritize things better, you know how to systemize things better. At the beginning, I truly feel like you have to be a workhorse. A lot of people say work smart and not hard, but sometimes, like in the beginning, I think you have to work hard in order to learn how to work smart. You know, if you just worry about working smart all the time, you might lack in a lot of things. You know, you might lack in a lot of effort. You don't maximize in everything. You know, you can only work smarter after working tons of hard, because then you've done a lot to where you realize how to make things more efficient.
Through the night and morning, when the rain is pouring, you're the one I'm calling. You're my escape from my darkest days. And when the sun is shining, you know we out here riding, chasing the horizon with you. I don't need to look no further. You are the one I'm certain, only one that I'll be holding. When you're loving me, it goes like, look no further, look no further. Look no further, it goes like, look no further, look no further.
Honestly, I've said this throughout the whole video because it's so true. A lot of people underestimate the amount of work, dedication, and effort required in order to be at the end of a goal, in order to reach a goal, in order to complete a goal, in order to be successful in the goals that you have. So what usually happens is you estimate the amount of time and dedication that is required. And you do that, you don't see any results. So you feel useless, or you give up, or you think you're not good enough. But the problem is, at that mark is when you keep going just a little bit more months, more effort, more dedication, right? And that's when you start seeing results come in. And even then, you have to work harder. You have to put in more effort. When you start to slowly win, that's when you start to even be more sharper, more focused, more dedicated, and then you reach your goal. It isn't an estimated amount of dedication and time and effort put in and then you see results. If that was the case, everybody would be successful. They would just calculate how many hours they would need exactly and then do those. But it's always underestimated. It's never overestimated. Put in the time that you believe is required, and then put in 10x more, because it's most likely you're just not giving yourself the time. It's not that you don't know how to do the thing. It's not that you're useless. It's not that you're not skilled enough. That might be true, but to get that skill, to get that good, you need more time, you need more work, you need more repetition. A lot of the issues that we have right now in terms of not reaching our goal is just repetition. This me talking right here, if it's not good enough, if I watch the video and I believe it's not as good, I just need more repetition of me talking to the camera like this. It's that simple. Instead of the daily stand-up, we do it basically twice a week. Just style 1 and style 2. Okay, cool. We just finished our meeting right now. It's like 9:27. It's not even that late. I'm just tired, honestly. I'm exhausted. The day has just drained me in every way possible, and I just want to sleep, to be honest. Like, I don't have much to say. Good night. Good night.
It goes like, I never thought I'd find it.
And today we're just focused on content. We're gonna film our shoot and talk video, just like business work, but it's gonna be in the evening. But on Fridays, it's just all focused on the actual content. We're filming a topic about, you know, slow progress, and that's actually the best way to succeed in a lot of ways. So that's the topic for today. And we're just gonna be here for like 6 hours, making sure everything is good, from scripting to talking to filming to lighting and everything like that. That's pretty much how our Fridays go. It's like 9:30 right now, Friday p.m. 9:30 p.m. on a Friday, and we're back home. We filmed our, sit and talk today, and that sit and talk video turns into a, audio podcast type of thing as well. So we need to work on that. We need to make the tag and the logo and everything for that and get that set up. So when the sit and talk video is uploaded on YouTube, we transfer the audio into a podcast form too. So basically putting everything in every platform that we can. I was thinking about sleeping early, but honestly, I just want to get some more work done. So I might just be up until like 2 a.m. and just work here until 1:32, and then since tomorrow is Saturday, sleep in till probably like 11 or something. After we sleep in, wake up, get back to work. Right now I'm energetic, which is kind of weird because usually 10 my brain is out, but I don't know, maybe it's because I'm working on specifically this, and it's kind of exciting because it's the podcast part of it. So yeah, we're just gonna work till I get tired, and then I'll go to sleep. This is a Friday night. We love it, man. Honestly, if you love the thing that you do, I don't think you care about anything else. Anything else that's not what you do. If you actually love what you do, if you love to party and you see somebody working so hard, I don't think you'd care as much because you love to party. It's the same way, if you love working and everything, I don't think you'd care so much about missing out on a lot of things that are out there because you just love what you do. It's that simple. So with that said, we're gonna work here for probably another 3-4 hours, and then we head to bed. Yeah, I'm already ready for sleep. Okay, so there's 3 months left before the year ends, and honestly, instead of using this time as a way to panic or avoid or just feel bad about how 2025 went for you, you can use this time to rebrand who you are. You could use this time to rebrand everything about yourself, and work towards your goals, your missions, what you want to do in your life, and completely change everything about you, instead of waiting until January to try to do that. If you start right now, there's 3 months where you can literally get an early start. If you literally start right now, you can get an early start, get rid of the discomfort that you feel once you're trying to transition into who you're trying to be. Get an early start of everything, understanding everything, planning everything. That way when January hits, you're 3 months ahead in this game, and February comes good to you, and all the other months come good to you because you've already used these 3 months as a way to already start that transition, to already start rebranding. What you don't want to do is wait until January comes and then you're what am I going to do this year? I feel that is a unprepared person, and if you're not prepared about your goals, about your life mission, about your work, about what you want to do, it doesn't go your way. It really doesn't. Life is about planning, and once you plan, you execute, So you can use this 3 months as a plan and rebranding who you are going into the new year. Don't wait until January comes for you to start that. You can already get 3 months ahead right now.
I love it, feels so perfect. I can't even word it. Yeah, you make me lift up from the ground. I believe that we are more. All the world is looking for. Show them all we got it. Never look back, never let go. I don't need to look no further. You are the one, I'm certain. Only one that I'll be holding. When you're loving me, you're loving me. It goes like, look no further, look no further. Look no further. It goes like, look no further, look no further. Look no further. It goes like, I believe that we are more. All the world is looking for. Show them all we got it. Never look back, never let go. I don't need to look no further. You are the one, I'm certain.
I think the first step you should take in rebranding your life is actually alignment, is asking yourself what in your life right now doesn't situate the goals that you want. What in your life right now doesn't align with the goals that you have and the places you want to be, whether it's the people, it's the environment, it's your daily habits, it's your morning routines, whatever you do that doesn't direct you into the goals that you have and the places you want to get to in life should be something that you cut off or work on cutting off. Because as long as you have that thing, have that habit, that type of mindset, people in your life, it will be a constant, drag. It'll be something that will keep you down as you're climbing up, as you're wanting to get closer and closer to your goal. And then the higher you get, the more you're likely to be pulled back to that habit, situation, whatever it is. So it's like a constant battle of fighting, between your old self and your new self. But that is the first step you should take, is sit yourself in a place or in a room where you can just sit and think about what your life is right now and ask yourself, is it the same life that you want to live in the future? And if it's not, you can immediately change that, right? Because before you get to where you want to be in your life, you have to become that person first. A lot of people don't understand that. You don't necessarily have to reach your goal in order to change. You could change already, even if you haven't reached your goal. That way, once you do, you're already that person. And sometimes it requires you to become that person first before you even get to that goal. So you have to work on yourself in a lot of ways and be honest with yourself. And that is the first step you should take into rebranding who you are. It is so hard being a person of discipline, being a person of structure, especially in the world we live in today. Like, I literally have a phone right here. I can just turn it on and I have access to everything in terms of social media, in terms of what my friends are doing, in terms of what everybody else is doing. So to have structure, to have a sleep schedule, a morning routine, a time you wake up every single day, doesn't matter if it's early or late, a time you dedicate to work, going to the gym, repeating tasks that don't feel like it will ever work. It is so hard. But at the same time, you have to realize, because it is so hard, if you're able to do it, the competition today is so low. Like, the bar for greatness is so low. If you just work a little bit harder than you think you can, you're able to do something great with your life. And honestly, that's what it takes. It just takes a great mindset in order to do that, in order to be part of the 1% of everything in life. 1% in health, physique, and mindset, and the way you think, business, and anything. You just have to be different. You can't be the majority. You can't do what the majority is doing. Honestly, this whole week I've been doing research on what I actually really want to do with my life in terms of my work for the next decade or so. Something I'm really passionate about. I feel like everything I've been working on was something that I hear about, and I know it's good, and I know it's, if you work hard in it, you'll see some results. But I haven't really picked up something that I'm truly passionate about besides this content creation. This is something I really like, everything I do, from filming to POVs to coming up with things to, film about, and just literally talking to the camera about whatever's going through my mind. But in terms of business, I want to find something that just moves me, wakes me up day and night, and that gets me going. I don't know what that is yet, and I've been doing research, because I know right now we live in a world of AI. So, I wouldn't mind if it had some AI implementation and it targeted. I know I love business. I know I love the whole concept of starting something from scratch, from the bottom up, and creating marketing schemes, sales, trying to, raise money for it and things of that nature. I love that. I love waking up early in the morning, trying to create teams and things of that nature. Business is everything to me, just the fundamentals, the process of wanting to do something and making it happen in business specifically is something I really love. I guess the question is, what is that thing for me? Specifically, who do I want to serve? What problems do I face personally, or do I witness that, I'm truly passionate for? And if I find that, I would have something that requires me to keep going, because business isn't easy. It really isn't. It's hard. It's something that you battle with every single day. If it's something that you're passionate for, it'll remain your last resort, your last reason why you must keep going, And I feel like that's what made majority of the FANG businesses, those huge FANG businesses, top businesses that are working today, they were driven by passion, by passion creation. Owners literally loved what they did even through the hardest days. And I found one, and I'm really glad. It's this content stuff. I love it. I love it more than anything. I love the process of ideation, and then filming, production, everything, and then editing, posting, and then repeating the whole cycle. I love it. And then repurpose and everything is perfect. But in terms of like business aside from content creation, I'm really like searching everything. I know I talk about mindset a lot and discipline. I always can talk to anybody on the phone like about their mindset and what they should do and how to force discipline into their life, how to use hardship as a fuel to even right now I can talk about that the whole time. So it might be something about that, maybe not, and I want it to be something huge because I know that's what I want to do with my life. Like, I want to create something huge, something that I'm truly passionate for, that can be big level, just not even like finance wise, just like problem wise, and who it's serving, who it's helping, and whether it brings people together or move the world somehow. So it's not something that's just like a quick hey, let's do this. No, it's something that you really brainstorm and put yourself in different environments in order to get inspiration and everything in order to come up with this is it. And so this is the week. I've done the fun stuff, like the small things. Like I've started a lot of services where you cold call, email market, do a little Facebook ads here and there. It's fun, it's huge, and it's something that I will devote my life to, that I know like this is the thing that I'm going to do until it works. And I don't care how crazy it is, I just want to know what that thing is. I hope that makes sense. I have an in-person meeting today with somebody who's having problem with marketing. He runs multiple businesses and he wants to see if I can actually help him with that. And I told him sure. So we're gonna meet at my office space, like talk more into it, see what's happening and if I could actually help. And then why not? You never know what opportunity comes from that. So I'm not gonna say no to something that could possibly open a door. And it's gonna be like a 30-minute like combo. And right now I think especially towards somebody that has a problem that I have like a potential of fixing, it's not a bad thing to go and see. I'm gonna get ready for that, go and have a sit with him and see how that goes. How do we look? Do we look like we're ready? Or not? Let's go. Hey, how are you? So going there to point or shoot. So we definitely woke up before the alarm today. I just couldn't sleep. It's like 4:59 right now. We woke up around, I believe, 4:45, something like that. I couldn't sleep since 2. And for today, the first thing we're going to do is go visit my mom, take some flowers to her, and just visit her before we do anything. Today makes it 3 years since she passed away. And I would just want to take some time today to reflect on that and focus on that and just, appreciate life a little bit more and understand we're all here, you know, for a specific certain time, not for like ever. And you just have to understand that I'm not fully awake yet. Like, I don't know why I just woke up and I'm like talking to you guys. Oh, there goes the alarm for 5. Anyways, yeah, so today's gonna be a little bit different before we get to work or get things done, you know, and that's completely fine. Anyways, I hope you guys are good. I hope everything's coming your way, and just understand, like, if you keep working towards the goals that you have and the life that you want, one like day at a time, it accumulates and it comes, you know, a whole one day, and then you get to see everything that you've been working on. So honestly, I totally believe in that. That's why I just make sure every day I wake up, I add something to the goals that I have, and you should too. Anyways, let's have a good day. We have back and chest today. Honestly, one good thing I've been doing in the gym is just being consistent and going. Like, even if my diet isn't perfect and everything, and sometimes I might not sleep enough, I've been going like without hesitation, and I feel like that's a lot, and that's a good way to, you know, like adjust my nutrition a little bit. Everything will be good. But anyways, we got chest and back, and yeah, let's kill it.
I remember the cabin in Tennessee. We got so high we cried, and you looked like heaven in the passenger seat, but life just passed us by. Cause we were meant to be, but you still got a piece of me. Ooh, I know you in my comments, but I swear I mean it. I'll be your happiness.
I think we underestimate the people that make content and the ones that are like making it work and successful. Out of everything I've been working on, like day one, I'm talking about business, everything, content has been the hardest to make work and actually see, because it's like immediate audience response, and you get to see, you know, how you think versus everybody else, and it's so different. Like, content is not easy as people think. So the people that like make content work, and the people that like are making it just like so good, and you're saying like it's so entertaining, just know they put so much effort, and they're like so creative and so talented into everything that they do. And that's why it works, because right now content is in demand, but the demand is like high, you know, like the demand for it is like if you want retention and viewers and everything, and like your videos have to be quality, and it has to have like purpose, and it must be real, and it has to be something like that's you. Like, it's not something that's scripted in any type of way. It's like something that is really you, and it represents you. That's why it is so good, and that's what I'm trying to replicate here. But it's just we working on it, man. We working on it. I think having some type of passion for the work that you do is so important and so underrated. Honestly, today, the only thing that's keeping me going from everything right now is the fact that I love, you know, what I'm doing. That I have a true passion for it, and I would do anything to make it work. But in this moment right now, I feel so lost. Like, So many things are going on here that's telling me, what are you really doing? Like, look at things as a whole, stop being delusional. The only thing that remains right now in that like discipline and semi-motivation is the fact that I have passion for it, and I'm willing to do whatever to make this work. So whatever you do, make sure you have some type of passion for it or a good reason behind why you're doing it, because there will be days where it just feels like everything is like trembling down and the vision is so blurry, you don't get anything and you just want to forget about everything and do something else. You just want to run away, avoid it completely, do whatever instead of the actual work that you need to do. And right now I have that moment, and honestly the only thing that's keeping me going is the fact that I have passion for it, and I'm gonna get through this day, hopefully through this week, and just keep it pushing. It's like another Friday. It's the end of the week. It's currently 10:53 and we've been kind of working on just like thumbnails for 3 hours now, like since 8 or 7 o'clock, and we've just been trying different revisions and stuff, and also talking to the team and looking for another editor specifically for TikToks only. And I don't know, basically we're just finished right now, so it's been a decently busy day, and we are closing up for the week. So real quick, honestly, I think whatever you do, you need to have passion for it in some like sort of way, because if you don't, when it really gets down to it, you're gonna quit, you're gonna stop doing whatever you're doing when it gets hard, if there's no reason behind why you're doing it. So I think it's important for you to have clear reasons to why you do anything that you do, and it just makes it so much easier, especially on the days where things seem a little bit harder than usual. With that said, I am going to sleep, wrapping up the week like this. See you guys in the next video. See you guys next week. We have a lot to do. We're more busier than ever actually next week, so should be fun. Peace.